Hey everybody, thanks for coming back. I know it's been a minute since my last video, but I had to get a new bandsaw blade. My other one got a kink in it and that's no good. I did get a neck blank made, got it cut out, got it sanded smooth. You can see that here. I'm gonna save that for future builds. So I traced it on what's gonna become the neck and the headstock. And what it's sitting in here, you can see, is a jig that I've built to help me route the pocket for the truss rod. So let's come on in and take a closer look at what's going on here. Here you can see that I've traced my neck blank here, and then I drew a center line right down the middle, and that's where my truss rod will go. So I have to locate this somewhere in there. Actually, that's about dead on. The access is going to be in the head, and I'll drill a hole for that. So I want this truss rod to be right about there. That's a great spot actually, so I'm going to mark that end and mark that end as my start and my stop points for my router. And then the jig, all I've got going on is in the jig is because the neck isn't perfectly straight. The tracing isn't perfectly straight on the blank that I've got here, so this can just move it back and forth. So what I do is I set my router on here, and why don't you come in here and take a look in this window for me. Here you can see my router bit, and then all I do with that is I just make sure that that router bit is lined up with my center line. And that's pretty good. So then I would just do the same thing up here, and that's pretty good up there. And then I just tighten these bolts, and now my neck blank's not gonna move. And I have a channel routed. I have a channel made right here, so this just slides right along. So I'll just take little bites at a time until I get it to the depth I need, which is about 3/8 of an inch. Okay, so that's all there's to it. I can pull this out. You see it's fitting nice and flush, nice and tight in there. I'm not gonna mount the fretboard on top yet until I get the neck shape cut out and then get the head cut down so I can drill the hole I have to drill the access hole without the truss rod in there, so my drill bit doesn't damage the truss rod. So once I get this shaped, then I drill the hole, and then I can put the fretboard on. Next up in the next video is going to be me cutting this on the bandsaw, putting my template back on top, and then routing out the pattern. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.